What's up guys, SG All-Star here with my first YouTube video, FIFA 13 YouTube video, and I'm a bit outrageous, but I'm just going to jump straight in with the series. It's going to be called Road to a Beasty BBVA, and it's basically going to be a Liga BBVA team, the one on screen you can see at the moment, and it's going to start off not average, nothing too special, but then slowly each episode I'm going to replace and add better players, like 1 or 2 or 3 even, and there'll be good expensive players. So like, for example, like I might get Courtois one episode, then probably get Diego Alves, and then a few episodes after that probably get Iker Casillas, and it's going to be like that. And so let's start off with, I'll describe you the team. In goal we have Courtois. He's got handling and not bad one-on-one, but not the best keeper in the world. I've seen a lot of YouTubers use him in goal, but mostly for Belgium squads, but other than that he's not really that fantastic. 2 centre halves, we have Rami and Mascherano. Mascherano has great defensive stats but doesn't really have the heading. Rami has the heading and has average heading, which is 84, and average defending. Only problem with Rami is he's not as quick as Mascherano, but Mascherano is only 68 pace, so he's not really that quick himself. So there's a bit of a pace issue, but in the following episodes we'll probably sort that out by getting, I don't know, Pepe, Ramos, PK. Anyway, moving on to the 2 fullbacks, we have Luis and Arbeloa. They've got pace. They're not the best fullbacks in the BBVA, because they're pacey, but they're just average. They don't really fit in with the team too well, but they do switch positions with the right and left mid, and they do come up front a little. And then, but the good thing about it is, in this 4-1-2-1-2, if they go up front, the right back and left back, the left mid and right mid will just replace them, so you're not really leaving too many gaps. But it's only annoying when the right mid and left mid go up front with them. Then you've got serious hole, and that's when the CDM has to come in. So let's go on to the CDM. It's Sergio Busquets. I'm surprised he only goes for around I think it's 1.5 to 2k. You'd expect him to be a bit more expensive, but he's not. He's got good defense stat, not much with the pace, not much with the heading, but he does support the 2 centre halves, and he has actually surprisingly scored 1 or 2 quite good goals. Not bad with the long shots. But moving on now, we go to left mid and right mid. We have Alexis Sanchez and Samau. Left mid doesn't really suit him. I prefer him as a left wing or left forward personally, because left mid and right mid are usually positions where you're supposed to, I think anyway, you're supposed to go down and cross the ball into the 2 strikers. Well, you can't really do that with Samau because he's right-footed, so you can't really cross the ball in with his left foot. But he's good for cutting inside, but you don't really see that too much in the left mid position. Sanchez is pretty much the opposite. He's a fair bit quicker. He runs down. He runs a lot. He's got dribbling, and he's got a few skills on him, and he does cross the ball in a lot because he's right-footed on the right-hand side, which is useful. At centre attacking mid, we have Mesut Ozil, who has surprisingly scored a few goals for me. Well, not really surprisingly, but he has scored a few goals. I think at the beginning of the season he had more than the strikers, but luckily they've come into the season more for me. And he's left-footed. He's got an average free kick on him, and he's a general player. And I only like him because I scored my first ever FIFA 30 free kick with him, and I was impressed. And then to the 2 strikers, we have Higuain and Villa. Villa, not so much with the pace, as he's had that long-term injury, but he's back and he's good. He's got 87 shot, was fantastic. He a bit like similar to Podolski, but Podolski obviously has a bit more pace. Higuain, everyone knows about Higuain. Well, if you don't, then you need to find him out. He's got his shot is miles better than what it actually says on the card, and he can dribble. He can get into situations. Right, I hope you enjoyed this video, and watch it more and subscribe.